Hi everyone, Claudia here from Lighting Clarity. I pulled some cards for you all, and there's something I want to talk about before I reveal the cards. So, this is for those of you who have people in your life that you just don't understand how they can be the way they are, how they can think the way they are, how they see life the way they do. This could be with family members, this could be with friends even, and this could be with colleagues, everybody around you, the world even. We could say that. So one of the things I'm going to say to you, and I think I've said it before, but I'm going to repeat it. Not everybody chose to come in to experience their full soul expression. Not everybody chose to come in to be awakened, or they don't choose to come in where they are awake, or where they don't choose to come in and become awake. There are people, all of us have done this before, have contracted to come in with their eyes closed and to experience life with their eyes closed from that point of view all of their life. So there are some of us who learn our lessons more quickly, and there are some of us who take a long time to learn our lessons. Each of us come in with different dispositions. Some of us are contracted to grow from the point of view of awakening, and some people are contracted not to do that. So they're there to give you that experience of experiencing someone who isn't seeing your point of view because they are not as aware as you are, and there are others who are chosen to come in not being aware, who are chosen to really live life from a very earthy perspective. It's science, it's maths, it's this, it's that. We've got to prove it by science, we've got to prove this, we've got to do that. They see life very black and white. There's nothing wrong with that. It's they haven't chosen to come in to have the same spiritual experiences you would have, or even to have a spiritual experience, though they are having one just being here on earth. But can you understand the point of view in which we're coming through with here? So there's nothing wrong with them, and there's nothing wrong with you. We've all stood in different shoes in every lifetime we've ever lived, because we wanted to experience what it felt like to pass away in a particular way, be it violently or be it calmly. We chose to have the relationships we wanted to in those lifetimes, to experience life in that manner, to grow within ourselves. So every lifetime you lead, you are growing, including those people that perhaps you think are with their eyes closed. At a soul level, we are all the same, and at a soul level, we all love each other very much. This is a game we're all playing here on earth, essentially. It doesn't feel like a game when we watch the news, but it is a game as such, if that makes sense, yeah? But at a soul level, we all love each other very much, and we all know who we are within ourselves, and we all know God as well, much more clearly than we do on earth. And there's a lot more that we are aware of, obviously, when we are home in heaven. We become reacquainted again with our souls, our higher selves, even those parts of ourselves that we weren't aware was there, we become acquainted with again. Yeah? There's always a part of you up in the heavens anyway, and that you're that part of you that's down here, and there's other parts of you on other realms, and we've discussed that again, coming from the higher selves, coming from the oversoul, coming from the soul splitting and all the rest of it. We're all actually interconnected with those other selves. Anyway, I pulled some cards. So those of you who would like to receive a card, this is already pre-recorded and pre-pulled. I'd like you just to breathe in for a moment and just decide whether card 1, card 2 or card 3 has a message for you. Alright, so those of you who decided card 1, I got 7 of Cups. Time to make a decision. Trust your intuition. Research your options. Confusion. I'm getting with some of you that you're moving through obstacles, or you're in an obstacle at the moment and you're looking to find a solution moving forward. So I'm feeling as though you're a little bit in two minds, and some of you are also feeling, with all respect I say this, a bit hurt with where it is you've come from, a bit hurt with what has been going on as well. So I am seeing, and I'm feeling, they're saying to me that some of you are consulting professionals to assist you at the moment, And if you are not, they're saying, look at those other options that are around you, as the card is saying actually, yeah. Look at those other options that are around you of those resources, of people that can assist you with certain resources. But I am feeling some of you are getting some professional help. So they're just confirming that as well. I'm also feeling that you are at a crossroads at the moment, or whether you go do this or whether you do that, whether you respond this way or whether you respond that way. I want to say to you that a lot of you are very intelligent, all of you are very intelligent, and you're all very capable of moving through this and of making the decision that's best for you, yeah, is what they're saying. They're saying you're coming up to that point now, almost at that point now where what was causing pain is actually going to be behind you. Some of you may not be at that point just yet, but you're just coming up to it, yeah? Just coming up to it, about that far away from it, from resolving what needs to be resolved and moving forwards. So trust yourselves. As the card says, trust your intuition. Okay, all right. So those of you who picked card 2, 6 of Wands, job well done, victory, recognition, good news. So I'm getting with you all some new beginnings coming in, a new fresh start as well coming up for you, as well as the card is making me feel as I look. So it's like you've got to the finish line with something, or you're just about to get to it. So you've come to the end of a path as well, is what they're saying, and there is a new one that is coming in. So the birth of new beginnings, the blossoming of a new path. So we've said that already. So that is what I'm getting with this card that will be coming up. So it's the next chapter you're moving into. So well done as well. There has been some closure in your life to do with certain situations where you're no longer being affected by them as much as you were. So that's also coming in. You're sort of leaving some people behind going, huh, so what? I don't care. I'm leaving that behind. People and situations and all the rest of it, and moving forward. So it could be to do with new jobs that are coming in. You left an old job, you with a few things. So that is what I'm getting for card 2. So those of you who picked card 3, Knight of Wands, adventurous, passionate, impulsive. Think things through, then go for it. Time to take action. So I'm also getting follow your bliss. Follow where you feel to go. Follow your intuition. You've got a really strong intuition, or a really strong drive that is absolutely wanting to move you forward. That's absolutely going to come in under your feet, at your back, if it hasn't already, and it's going to push you forward. You will not be able to hold yourselves back. You will not be able to stop yourselves. Some of you have sort of sat on the fence for a bit too long. Some of you have been upset about something in particular for a bit too long. I say that with all gentleness and respect to you, for those of you who are in that boat. So I can see that you're actually coming to an end of that and saying, you know what, I actually need to get off the seat and get off this fence, because if I continue sitting here, life's going to pass by. I need to get going. I need to do something different. I need to shift this. So by shifting is by doing something different, and that's how I shift it. So that is what I'm getting for those of you who are in that boat. You already know within yourself that there is something better coming down your lines. All of you know this. You sometimes take a while to get going, Spirit is saying, and that's okay too. Sometimes it's good to think things through. Oh, that's what it says here, think things through. Then go for it. That's fine. I'm just reading the card as I'm looking, listening to Spirit. So it's time for new adventures. It's time for new adventures. Follow your bliss is what I get. Alright. Many blessings, everyone. And I'll connect with all of you again soon. Thanks, everybody.